That could have been the capitulation there. That really stopped everybody out. Bad day for me, Scott. Yep, caught in the shorts. Me too. Hear that? I didn't. Yep. Nice tomorrow. That 920 was the level, guys. I knew that had to break for the return to value, and that's literally what it went to the tick. That's what I was watching. And then it exploded from there up. That should have been the long for me. Flip, but it's just not ready.
It's a reminder Trump is too greedy to Netanyahu. Can't do a video on the feed, but probably won't need that much commentary. Get out the feed.
All right, Carlos.
Excuse me, so that's for 11 a.m. Eastern time.
What's gold doing? NQ has really been cleaner than gold for the most part. Very interesting. While the Dow, the Russell, and the ES still hang out in close to VWAP. Yeah, YouTube is on. I just didn't post it in the chat yet. So green day for me in the Apex account, red day for me in the top one account. First red day in the top one account since I got them almost 2 weeks ago. I caught this one. This is what I did, guys. This is how I screwed up. All right, this is what I was looking for. I got it, and then I was looking for it again. I got greedy, and it exploded against me with some decent size. I had like 3 minis. Bajoof. I mean, we spent, 10 minutes selling off here. I got a little too greedy, a little too aggressive. Wasn't closing my trades like I normally do. Caught me. Wanted to hit my profit target like that. Frank, you remember that story. I forgot I told you guys that. One little deviation to the plan catches you off sides. All right, do we try and long again here? 40? I grabbed some at 39. Two minis. Covered one. Remainder break even. Out. This could be the real sellers, the real deal here. Cumulative delta is turning pretty red here. It's the spot, 920. Back to it. So bounce again here. There was. $920. 15-point bounce.
Live integrated with the Dallas Fed Financial Business Index forecast minus 1.6, higher minus 1.8.
Sorry, Tony. This morning the open was not my morning either. No, sir, it was not. I was too aggressive in the open. I should have switched to micros for the open. Now the buyers don't seem to be participating in this as much. Should have switched to micros for the open. Or manhood, MG. Yeah, I'm not going to trade that account again today. Maybe later. I don't know.
Crypto stocks rise.
I did enough damage in that account for today.
Prices, 20 days up 5.3%.
Grinding back up. 920. Who grabbed it that time? I grabbed it that time. But now I'm short again too early, probably. I think you almost up a full percentage point here. We've built a pretty nice distribution. Here to here. All right, so we can go like this. See if it does it.
I'm just going to if he does, but business manufacturing business index forecast -1.6, prime -1.8. Speed data for September.
Bulls are super strong, even though, you know, there's been the pullbacks. Overwhelmingly, this has been very strong since we broke out at 942. I mean, the VWAP Bounce was absolutely epic. Right out of the open. First 5-minute candle. First 2-minute candle. Boom, boom. So you guys see the divergence on the cumulative delta, right? Price is at highs, but the delta is not. Pretty significant divergence.
1 minute to go now.
So we got prices like this. No, I guess it's not that much. Look more like this to me.
Ten seconds.
All right, we have an IB. Be right back, guys.
Minus 8.7%, minus 8.7%, low, plus minus 1.6%.
I left an order in there. All right, so looks like upper band. All right, Allie. So Ray, that's because Top Step X on your Top Step trading view. Oh, so it's not loading all the candles, Ray. You need to scroll back on Top Step, load all the candles. That will normally happen on the lower time frames, and then it'll give you the proper VWAP.
must be our moment for action. The time to answer humankind's greatest challenge is now.
All right, let's try something else out here. We'll do some scalping here. So point of control. Return to value short. Nope. Get in higher. Now I'm just playing around. All right, I'm going to take a little breather here. I'll be right back. I am, but you know, this is kind of not my thing right now. Had a bad morning, guys. This is what a bad morning looks like. Just not on it this morning. Not getting great levels. You know, we do have the band down here. This has been a great spot, 920. Otherwise, it's been tough. $15, Corey. I'm going to do 15. Well, let's do a trader check-in. All right. My results were not good this morning. I did trade my Apex account successfully. That was just a small little win. I hit max loss in my top ones. And my funded next went reasonably well. Thanks, Corey. I've now switched over to a Top Step combine, which is now kind of like a bit of a throwaway account, unfortunately, as I'm not in my, just not in it today, guys. Sometimes I read the market really well. Sometimes, I would say mostly I read the market well. Today was not my day. I was wrong a lot of times today. Yeah, it is tomorrow. Grinding back up. It's a grinder. Yeah, I mean, NVIDIA is also a big part of the S&P 500. It's got to be the tech sector in general. Flat delta.
For characters, traffic guitars, we are discussing the gas deals. Surprisingly, earlier on, they were for axials, they were going to discuss the gas deal. And the reason why is because there are some Arab officials thought that Trump should change the deal.
Does it retest 920? Every time sellers step in, the buyers buy it up. Super bullish price action this whole time. I'd like to see a revisit to 920. Full port short. YOLO, as they say. I don't know. I don't like that it gets bought up every time. Every single time the sellers work on this thing, but I guess we're just totally chopping at the point of control regardless. It's my full port short. Just one side of the distribution to the other.
Reminder, at 11 a.m., Trump is to meet Netanyahu. From sources, Netanyahu has just arrived. He just landed in Washington, so probably going to be a bit longer than that.
All right, Corey. Hasta mañana. About to get filled in my full port short.
We have this around the video on the feed for you to watch.
Goes. It's all done. That's the max I can do in this a combine anyway. So. Which one is Brittany? I love how you guys have made that a thing. This is only the short I was looking for literally since 9:50 this morning. Do we buy 920 again, guys? What are we doing? One more time? Hit me, baby, one more time at 920. There was again. All right. Still a good long spot. Value area low in the distribution. LVN on the composite. IB mid, all kind of in the same spot. Russell and Dow going back down to lows. What the RTH VWAP? RTH VWAP Bounce was at 1021 right there.
NVIDIA accelerates robotics research and development with new open models and simulation libraries.
And that 920 was the buy spot again. 20 points up. Looks like you might have had another shot at it. Kind of stayed down there for like 6 minutes. Now it could go lower. You know, now we're starting to get the overarching fade value or extremes. Delta is, you know, relatively weak. Trading in this 20-point range, literally since 9:50. We got this big move, and then sideways. Looks big, but it's not. Top to bottom, maybe 50 points. But mostly it's trading in a 63, 40-point range. If we break this, we'll probably go down to 89. So VWAP. And we can expect value area low down here, which is an interesting area. Here and then here. I do. Echo, if there's an area I really like and I want to get into, I mean, it's almost always limit orders. I don't buy on the market or sell on the market ever, unless I have to flatten all. I'm always using join bid or join ask, which are limit orders, right? All right, if I want to get in here, I would join the bid, puts a limit order at 26, fills me. All right, so if you look at the DOM, Echo, right? Let's say I want to get in on the bid. I want to go long. I just put a bid on a limit order on 27. Now I'm long. Out. All right, join bid in at 26 3/4, 25 1/2. Join ask. Join ask. All right, let's see what happens down at 900. Seems like it could be a good bounce spot. Now we're leaving a distribution that we've held for, or we've been building pretty much the entire regular trading hours. So do you want to be a little careful? Okay, here it goes. Long at 9 3/4. About 5 points right there. 10 points. Nice, Leon. Good job, brother. Tucking up 485 past Apex evaluation today. Good job. Excellent, excellent work. Okay, a little lower. And we got VWAP and lower band on the RTH. ES at lows. And Q at VWAP. VWAP bounce. Long. Does it melt right through it? The cumulative delta has gone negative on the session, dude. This is what I was looking for, like 10 minutes right in the open. I'm so frustrated.
DLS to suspend all operations in case of government shutdown. DLS plans not to release economic data during government shutdown. the US Labor Department issue shutdown contingency plan.
Okay, is this the bounce? See if we get some continuation. Let's go, buyers. And ES is down at the lows there to the tick. Just sitting there. Worried this is going to flush, but it hasn't yet. Some absorption taking place here on the bid. But will it get overwhelmed? We don't know.
Also, the reports that the BLS, the Department of Labor, has released its plan in the event of a shutdown. Key takeaway for the info data and these reports are next, that there will not be a jobs report on Friday or any subsequent data releases if funding isn't restored in time.
Stopped out.
It bids for 6-month bills total $4.2 billion. 3-month bills for $7 billion.
Oh, nice, Chuck. Carlos, sorry. All right, next spot, 850s, 860s. Give back some profits on that one. I mean, this is the move I was looking for. I was just about an hour and a half too early. See if we get the reclaim, VWAP reclaim. Back in long at 88. No, I don't like it, but now I'm stuck in it. This is going to be my last trade for today. And I'm out. All right, Juggy. Maybe one more right down here. Then I'll call it. Oh, now it's picking up. Just going to get massive with it. Sellers are pounding it. This is it. My last. Now this is officially my last trade. Got IB low, low volume node on the composite, previous session, low volume node, opening price. Go. That brings me back net positive. Nice, Garrett. Come along at 66.
And some great engineering. Tom says he's confident there'll be a decent cars soon.
I'm gonna take it there. Not bad. I was up more. I actually gave back some profits, but that's all right. I'm gonna end there, guys. So mixed bag for today. Took it on the chin in my top one accounts. Hit profit target in my Apex accounts.
Meetings and then there's going to be press conference later in the day.
Top step went well.
That'd be one thing.
And my funded next year also went well. So, you know, mixed bag. Not my best day. Certainly not my worst. But I was feeling the frustrations. You know, and when I feel that, I need to get up, take a little breather, stand up, walk away from the desk for a little bit. Even if it's just a minute, guys. Sometimes just standing up and clearing your head makes a big difference. When you keep sitting there staring at the chart, pressing buttons, that's when things can get ugly real fast. Thanks, Ken. Thank you, Jam. Appreciate it. Usually, I mean, the last almost 2 weeks have been like low stress trading, at least for the last week and a half. Hit my profit targets like clockwork, really little heat. So when I start the Monday off on a bad foot, it's like, you know, it's kind of like a kick. It takes the wind out of you a little bit. That's a good idea, Ken. Yep. Exactly. That was an excellent long spot. This one didn't really work. Could have been a good scalp. This one lower. This one worked. Nice, honey. All right, I'm going to wrap it up here for today, guys. Kind of a bumpy morning, and I have a lot of things I need to do today. We'll be back at it tomorrow, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, see how we can get a better read on the market tomorrow. You don't have to stop trading. If you want to keep on practicing or keep on collaborating with fellow traders, you can head on over to the trading floors in the private Discord. There's a lot of other traders in there with experience that can help you out if you have questions or help each other out. You have access to your mics and share your screen, so head on over there. And if you are going to keep on trading, manage your risk, stay sharp. If you have any questions, of course, tag me in the Discord. We'll help you out. And we'll be back at it tomorrow, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time in the private Discord, 10 a.m. on the delayed stream for YouTube. And we'll see what the market brings us tomorrow.